Hi Gemini, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to your love read. Let's see Gemini, how you're feeling now, how your person is feeling and what action we can expect in this connection. And of course gems, these are general collective readings, will not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back all my subscribers, welcome in newcomers. Do join us, subscribe to the channel, become part of us. We welcome you in. So Gemini, newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies, etc. If this is your reading, Gemini, you will know which side you resonate best with, right? For me, this is going to be person A, this is going to be person A, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Somebody's feeling the lack of love now? Feeling quite stuck, like the Wheel of Fortune is stuck now. Maybe somebody is waiting for an apology or a love offer, but I guess that hasn't come yet. The other person, well, they were very happy in this connection, but they could be kind of holding back for some reason at the moment. Or maybe they're just holding on to this connection. I'll have to clarify these cards, of course, Gemini. Let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, what that would be, and then we'll clarify these. Gemini and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Gemini and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Gemini and their person. Thank you. I'm going to take a few more gems from another deck. And if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is in the description box below. You can reach me there. Gemini and their person. Gemini and their person spirit. Let's take a few more Gemini from another deck. And okay, let's just do the dialogue message cards, then we'll move on from there. All right, good to go, gems. Let's start your reading. The first card here says, I want to spend the rest of my life loving you. Missing you so much. We truly did have something special. I want to hold you and never let go. I want to restore your faith in me. I will wait for you as long as I have to. Nothing else matters but you. Sometimes I leave so you can know that you'll be just fine without me. This journey has been difficult but needed. I'm proud of who I've become. Sometimes because I know we will be together, I take you for granted. So somebody is playing this hot and cold game, it seems. Well, I leave because I know you'll be fine. When I come back, you'll still be there. This is the King of Cups energy, which I see right here. They may have had a lot of love, but maybe they took too long. I need some time to collect my thoughts. It's still not over, boo. I can't move on from you. I don't like it when you ignore me. I don't want to hide this love. I want you to trust me. Trust that I'll know the right time to take things to another level. See, there was a lot of delay, I think, one person was trying to create in this connection. You check all my boxes. How can that be possible? And the last one here, Gem says, it was just not the right time for us. This was a matter of, I think, somebody saying this is not the right time, let me delay it for a little longer, and the other person could have gotten fed up by these games. Alright, so gems, these were some of your messages. If these were resonating, let's start your reading with our angel blessing card. Let's see what my angels have for you right now as a blessing, guidance, advice, or a message for Gemini. Steady progress. I guess something has to be started from scratch now, Gemini. Okay, I think too much delay has happened. The other one person could have kind of given up, and which could also be making this person feel, oh my God, now they'll probably have to start from scratch, because that big cup of love, which was, I think, being freely offered at one time, could be upside down at the moment. So Gemini, alright, so Gems, let's start your reading. I'm going to start with person A's energy, and like I always tell you, and this is for the newcomers, I'm just picking up on 2 soul energies here, Gemini. I don't know which side you're on. I don't even know whether you're a man or a woman watching this. So for me, these are just 2 soul energies, not gender based. It's just about how they feel about each other, what's the most likely action they'll take towards each other. That's it. And if this is your reading, Gems, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on. So starting with person A's energy, Gems. Person A, in your feelings, you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Why is that? Oh, they're going through deep, deep, dark emotions at this time, feeling rather stuck, feeling things have stopped moving between the two of you. Maybe one more. Yep, heartbreak. Maybe they're realizing the heartbreak that they've caused their person, and now because things are stuck, they could be experiencing this heartbreak as well. Page of Cups in reverse. What's the Page of Cups in reverse? Page of Cups in reverse. I think they took too long. They took too long to come forward with a love offer or an apology. This is like, being overly patient. I'm not going to go back and explain, or apologize or give that love offer. I think they have now kind of made that choice. Maybe they were standing at crossroads or trying to decide between 2 for a long time. Now I think person A, in their feelings, they feel, yes, I have made that decision. I know the path that I want to go towards. I want to go towards person B, who I see as my wish fulfillment, my star. But now they feel that their person, who they see as an empress, is in reverse. No longer wanting them, or no longer, reaching out to say, hey, I want to have a future with you. They feel they've lost out on the best partnership of their life. Why do you feel this way, person A? Why do you feel this way? That, you want it now, but it's too late or something, or things are stuck? 3 of Wands in reverse. Well, they feel that their person has judged them now, or will not give them a second chance, has probably turned their back on this connection now. Why? Why do you feel that way? Knight of Wands in reverse. I think they took too long. I think maybe it was the other person who was trying, and maybe person A themselves were behaving very immature, or very in and out, or just, behaving like a bit of a player, and maybe their person got fed up. Yep, and released this connection. So the person A feels they got released because they were immature, or they didn't step up, or they didn't give any offer. And now that they've realized who they want and where they want to go, they feel that their person is no longer interested, or has given up on them. So person A, how do you feel about the connection now? How do you see person B? How do you feel about the connection now? Person A says, I see them as my 10 of Pentacles, Omkaratarot. I see that I want a happily ever after with them, but I've never told them. I lied to them. I never offered them. I never told them. And now I'm not sure whether they want it with me. But I want it. I want the 10 of Pentacles. But see, this is lack of communication, lack of being open and honest and having those truthful communications. So person A feels, well, I want it, but I'm not sure whether I can now. King of Cups, in your the way you see this connection. King of Cups says, I love them, period. Yes, I was blowing hot and cold. I may not never have revealed my emotions in the past, but one thing I'm absolutely sure of, Omkaratarot, that I love this person, and I want to do the right thing now so that I can then get my Ten of Pentacles and my Four of Wands situation going with them. I see them as my perfect partner. I see them as my happily ever after. That's sweet. Anything else? King of Cups, you want the mic? I'm going to give this King of Cups the mic, and let's see if this King of Cups who wants to say anything else now that they are in a confessing mood. King of Cups, you have the mic. Anything else you'd like to say about the other person? Okay, this is true confessions. My God, this King of Cups says, I know that I drained my Queen of Cups out. I know I took them for granted because I thought, they'll always be there for me. Yes, I did run away, I cheated, I lied, I was emotionally unavailable, I never opened up, I was not in my King of Cups energy at that point. In fact, I was rather rude, right? I was just not open enough. I was sitting in my little greedy energy feeling, well, everything's working out for me, so I thought I had the power and control. But now, since I've lost my Queen of Cups, the King of Cups in me has, woken up to realize that, oh my God, I want this person, I want my commitment, and I do want to do right by them. Okay, so what action? You'll have to take some action for this to get your Queen of Cups back, person A. And that action card is here, most likely action, which I'll open later. Let's move on to person B and see how person B is really feeling about you. So person B, the Sun card. What's the Sun card? I think person B did see person A as their happiness at one point. They were excited, they were happy, they thought all their dreams and wishes were coming true. They were really happy. With the Sun card, it's like, wow, this is the person of my dreams. And I think person B was geared up. They were geared up to take action. They were attracted to person A, they wanted to move forward with person A, they felt, that life that you feel when you meet somebody that you really want to be with. This is complete happiness. But they were left waiting. They never got that offer from person A. They just kept sitting in discontent, sadness, because, that happiness was eluding them. Person A never came forward with any kind of offer. So now I think person B has decided, I'm going to hold back as well. Yes, I'm dropping this connection because my person is just too weak to come forward with anything. They bring no strength to the connection. They're just too weak. They're a coward. And if that's the way they're going to behave, then I'm going to hold back from them as well. I'm dropping this connection. And that's exactly how person A is seeing person B. So person B, why don't you tell me from your perspective, why do you feel that they never came forward with any offer, or why you want to now end this connection? 9 of Pentacles in reverse. I think person B was very patient. They were very patient. They were left by themselves, wondering, wishing, praying, but time just kept going by. There was so much of delay, so much of stagnation, that I think person B soon realized that person A is just kind of maybe making a fool of them. Maybe is being a trickster. See, when you're by yourself and the other person is not communicating or not responding, then your mind starts to work as to why. And I think person B came to the conclusion that the reason of this stagnation is because, they're a false emperor. They're just stubborn, they just want victory, and they just want it their way, which is exactly what person A was also telling me, right? They said, I was sitting in my greedy energy, in my 9 of Cups energy, knowing very well that person B made all their wishes come true, but they kept it to the 9. They never offered that last cup. So they wanted maybe to have control, and person B could have seen through that. They saw through that. I think person B has decided to move on towards maybe a new stable beginning for themselves, ending this situation with person A, right? Person B, after a lot of disappointment. I think it's like a lot of overthinking, sitting, wasting time, and realizing, yeah, this is not my true emperor. They are just, you know, playing the field or just playing me and just being stubborn and egoistic and they just want attention. Well, if that's the way they're going to be, then it's fine. Then, yes, I'm disappointed because I did see them as my happiness, but maybe it's time for me to stop this connection now and move on to something new. So, person B, how do you see this connection now? Person B says, I just told you, Nine of Cups in reverse. This is like none of my emotional wishes were fulfilled. They were getting their wishes fulfilled because I was pouring into them, but they never poured that same love back to me. They just kept taking my cup and kept dumping it on the ground again and again and again and left me emotionally depleted. That's the reason I've decided I'm not going to carry the burden of this connection anymore. I can't be the only one carrying all the wands. A partnership's meant to be when they carry 5 and I carry 5, right? But they were just sitting carrying all those lovely cups I was giving them and saying, ha ha ha, I'm going to run away when I want to, I'll do what I want to when I want to, and that's it. Nine of Cups in reverse. Nine of Cups, yeah. I think person B is actively trying to get out of a feeling of feeling left behind because they feel that person A is rather in and out or immature or bad with their communication, and that's never going to change. It's never going to change. So it's best that I stop waiting for them. I stop putting me in a place where I always feel abandoned. I always feel left out in the cold. So it's best that I end this connection or just drop it now. Ten of Wands in reverse. Ten of Wands in reverse. Yep, stagnation. This is like I'm not going to move towards them anymore. Stopped, dropped, done. Okay, so, well, that's how you guys are feeling, even though I think heart of hearts, both of you know this is a very strong connection. Okay. It's just because of person A's behavior. So let's see what actions we can take for this, Gemini. I'm going to start with person A's energy, and while I shuffle these cards for you, for the action cards, may I request you, remind you, if you could just tap that like button for me, please, gems. Really helps the videos to circulate and makes me feel happy. Thank you. And newcomers and repeating viewers, the ones who haven't subscribed already, it's absolutely free for you to do so. All you have to do is tap that subscribe button and become part of our Omkara family. We welcome you in. Okay, so person A, let's start with your action towards person B or otherwise. Two of Wands in reverse. Okay, at least they've made up their mind. Person A, if they were kind of debating between two paths or two people, or they were just standing at crossroads and not moving, this person has made up their mind. At least they know which direction they want to go. So clarify this for me, please. Two of Wands in reverse. What's the Two of Wands in reverse? Eight of Cups. Nine of Swords, Hanged Man, Moon. Okay, so this person that has chosen a direction, Gemini, but they are sitting in their moon energy. They're feeling very scared, very stuck, lot of stress, lot of anxiety because they don't know where the other person is at. They are wondering whether their person has already emotionally walked away from them now. This is like anxiety, stress, sleepless nights. This is like going through the dark night of the soul. This person's, I think, heart chakra is open where they could be really feeling their emotions at this time. This person is drowning in their emotions, if I may say so, and feeling rather stuck. It's like I've made up my mind, I know who I want, but is it too late? So I think this, at least for this week, I don't expect any action, but let them go through this awakening of their heart, because till they are not completely healed and ready, there's really no point, right? So they are kind of at least realizing what they've lost. They were sitting in their Nine of Cups energy, and now I see an Eight of Cups saying, hey, has my person taken all those cups and left me with one which is dumped and walked away? So Okay, let me ask them again. Does that mean you will not take any action, at least this week, person A? Any action from your end? I'll give you 3 more cards. Five of Swords, yes. 7 of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. I think what this person really wants to say to person B is that I want to marry you, or I see you as my long-term partner. But they're escaping that conversation because of the past, some argument or fight, or they expect one. They know what they've done. This person knows what they've done, and now they're scratching their head as to how do I tell them now that they are all I want because of this past ghosting or lying or cheating behavior. Okay, so person B, what about you? Will you help out person A and take any action towards them, or maybe otherwise? Person B's action towards person A or otherwise. The Emperor in reverse, second time, my God. Person B is convinced that this is not a true Emperor, Omkaratarot. They never leveled up. They were just so egoistic, pretending to have all the power when they didn't, making me feel I was not good enough and just trying to control the situation. Prideful, egoistic. Okay, Emperor in reverse, Death and Rebirth, Page of Wands, 6 of Wands, and the Fool card. Wow. See, this could be 2 scenarios. I would go towards the first one. I think person B has kind of accepted the ending. They've accepted the ending with person A, saying, hey, you know what? I'm ready for a passionate brand new journey. I'm going to leap off that cliff and go into a new cycle. Person B is focusing on their success, their happiness. They could be going out, meeting friends, enjoying life, and kind of totally revamping their life to say, I'm going to focus on a brand new chapter for myself, creating a brand new life for myself, and excited about it. Somewhere person B is convinced that person A is, why is the Ace of Cups in reverse, Spirit, as the overall energy for Gemini's reading this week? Ace of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. Knight of Swords, 10 of Cups. Yeah. Okay, that's the weight. That's the weight I think person A is carrying. I think this person ran away. They ran away when they had an opportunity for the 10 of Cups. Right? This person probably didn't make a choice, or they needed to make a choice, and because they didn't, the other person could have made that choice for them. It's like, okay, this Lovers is Gemini, your card, but it also indicates a choice to be made. I don't think this person made the right choice. They could have run away. And maybe that person understood that, all right, this is over. That means you don't love me, you don't want me, so let's call it quits. That's what I have for you this week. Till next time then, love and light. Take care, Gemini. See you soon.